Hello everybody and welcome to the next episode of Kingdom Death with me and Fen. I just want to say a quick shout out to everyone who's been commenting on our series so far. We've been having fun, and even though we've been taking the lumps in our settlement, it just makes me more excited for the next one as well, to kind of like see if we can get a stronger start. However, with that said, I have not given up hope. We can probably last a few more years, and we'll eventually beat a level 2, and it's going to feel great. But right now, we have a rematch against the Hand. We've already fought before. Before we introduce our characters, I'll just kind of read what the Hand does, because he has a few cards. He has 3 eyes, a red, blue, and green lens. And then when a survivor with a red aura, here I have red lens on the thing, wounds the monster, we flip it open. When a survivor with a white aura wounds the monster, select a closed lens and flip it open. Only flip 1 lens card this way per wound. And then I think it's going to be the same for all 3 of those, just different color. And then he also has Ghost Step. Ghost Step has unlimited range. Move the monster until it passes the target, then stop and face to turn the target. Any survivors the Hand passes through while performing Ghost Step suffer 1 brain damage per monster level instead of collision. Any survivors the Hand ends its movement on performing Ghost Step suffer collision normally. And then he also has the Impossible Eyes. The Hand can see everything, literally all of it. When the Hand suffers a wound, place a token on Impossible Eyes instead of moving a card to the wound stacked. If we hit 12 tokens, we get his respect. And then everyone else has an aura based on their affinities. Dr. Christopher and Carolyn.
This is Carolyn's daughter.
Yeah, this is Carolyn's daughter, Resourceful Fern.
Son. It's Resourceful's male. I don't
know. They each have a white aura. And then Katarina has red, and Vincent has blue and red. Did we lose Carolyn in the last one?
We lost Carolyn, yeah.
Oh, rest in peace.
She did, yeah. Her lineage continues on, but through a collection of they seem to all be skill cards.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We got to go first, right? Because we're defending our settlement.
We are, yeah. We're defending our settlement. And I guess we can open up. Let's open up with Resourceful Fern. I've now switched to the correct the model, so we won't mistake Resourceful. He's obviously a very delicate, effete man.
Yes.
He's gonna get up here in his 1980s exercise gear and interact with this tree.
Nice.
Customers will do that, and we are getting a assaulted by an ant. That's the. Nope. Oh, he's found a broken lantern.
Yeah, broken lantern.
Right. I think there's 2 in the deck, so we could get 1 more, and then there's 2 in the deck. Yep.
All right. I'll go Dr. Milan next, and he'll just do the same thing. He'll move to the other side of the tree, and he'll also try to find something, and he gets knocked down. He's tangled in hairy grass.
Okay, right, that's his entire interaction with the tree.
Okay.
I will just send Katarina. The Hand can see everything, but Katarina can use her rawhide headband to at least peek into the surface of the Hand's mind. Mm-hmm. So we'll do that. We'll activate the rawhide headband for the reveal the top 2 AI, place it back on the top of the deck in any order.
Yep.
There is always a risk with this. If I hit durations, that's going to be a fun one.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. Right. So that is. I get to reveal the other one, but I can't change the order. Oh, that should not be there. That should be on the bottom.
Oh, it's already done. Nice job.
Yay, a quick clap. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And the other one, which will be there, is a rude slap. Right. Okay, so this is going to target the survivor with the most armor points. That is our lucky Resourceful Fern. We should have 15. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just updating my armor points because it looks like those weren't updated. Correct me if I'm wrong, but because I did this in my first playthrough, it basically, these durations, they become flipped up when you draw them face down, right?
Effectively, yes. That's my understanding, and it's never been corrected.
Perfect.
It's because the revealed mechanic flips them up and doesn't flip them back down again.
Yeah.
We've got cards that specifically reference that now, which confirms it. The Crimson Crocodile has a card called Crocodile Eyes, a gear card, and it gives you plus monster level strength if you have no foresight, and foresight is when the top of the deck is revealed. So this is, it's revealed, it's there, so he's going to do this for his first turn, which is fine. He's going to just zip through Resourceful Fern, likely landing in the tree.
Yeah.
Probably be here. And then give her a really good smack. As long as nobody with a red
Attacks,
runs up and triggers him, she'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll probably be okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine, sorry. Resourceful.
Right.
I'm going to call it Resourceful, not Fern. And I'll send Katarina forward because she may be needed further forward.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have just, like, Vincent kind of follow through as well. He's just going to stay near.
Yeah, it's usually worth just being wherever the hand's going to be in case he suddenly has a very specific demand of us.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Monster turn. Pass that?
Pass it on.
Okay.
Take
So
it away.
then, let's draw this. And we actually draw it now, right? Yeah, it's drawn face up.
Yeah, it's drawn face up, so we follow those. Yeah.
So when it's drawn face up, target survivor with the most armor points. So it's gonna target is doomed, and then it's gonna do a ghost step, and it just moves right through them, right?
Yeah. So it's gonna.
Yeah, it
it's
would come
gonna
like
move
down
through,
this
so-
way and then that way.
Yeah, or it will go across and then down to here.
Yeah.
I think it might be better to have it go down to here
Sure.
and face upwards because the next card requires somebody to stand specifically in, I think it's this spot. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. The penalty.
Because basically, for what we got now is he zips through and flicks poor Resourceful Fern,
Yeah,
and then points to
Katarina.
the spot and goes
Yeah.
now
Right
standing
here. Yeah. Right here. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then let's resolve this. So I'll roll 2 dice.
I got to take the 1 brain damage. That's a light to the brain. Can handle that, but I'll start using the Screaming Horns.
Yeah.
Don't let me forget.
All right. And then I'll roll in a 2+, or do you have? No, she doesn't have any evasion. He doesn't have any evasion.
I know he's straight up just
All right.
soaking.
Well,
it.
don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll 2 1s. Nah. So it's gonna be 4 damage.
2
2
locations. Oh, this would be
head and waist.
okay. I was hoping you wouldn't hit the head, so at least we wouldn't have to deal with Resourceful being knocked down. But that is the case. Right. So that is a light to the waist and a heavy to the head.
Yeah.
Knocking down. So we're definitely going to have to get Resourceful back up on his feet.
That can be a Dr. Christopher thing.
Probably should be one of the 2 Rawhiders. I think because Christopher could just get targeted. He's
Yeah.
got 1 in the waist, by the way. I'll fix that. He could just get targeted, and in which case he's desperately going to need his survival.
Yeah. I mean, he does have 5. That's what I was thinking, but that's fair too.
Yeah. So I think it's best, if you don't mind, if you go with Vincent, and then if Vincent like fails and loses, we can start dipping into with the encourage, that is.
Sure.
We need to get Fern encouraged and out of the way. And then,
I lose it. All right.
all right, that's lost. Okay, right.
Let's see.
So Resourceful is up. Resourceful is going to, let's see, we don't want to be where we are because that's just going to result in being ghost stepped again. So just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't be in the way there. 5, we'll take that. And then we're going to activate the Screaming Horns to give everybody 1 insanity, unless they're deaf, which I don't think anyone is. Not yet.
All right. So Vincent's not going to gain because he's already insane, right?
Yeah, if you're already insane, you get +1 movement for the round.
No problem.
Okay, well, Katarina will stand in this spot as requested. And
Yeah, I think
brace for
Vincent's
impact.
just going to stay close.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, okay. I think, I mean, Dr. Milan, I think he doesn't have much to do. Again,
Yep.
I think he just, like, I mean, he could make himself stinky. He could rub some poop on himself.
He might as well. It's not like the hand particularly cares about threats, but who knows?
But might as well. I can use my action, so we'll do it. Take that.
Yeah. Get lubed up.
All right. Pass first player.
Right.
Or monster controller.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we have Rude Slap. It's going to attack a survivor in the right spot.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2. Fern is this is Katarina. So Katarina has some evasion, right?
Katarina has a total of 2 evasion. Yeah.
So 4+ to hit. 1 hit.
Okay. I'm almost certainly dodging this because it's 6 damage. Yes, I'm not taking 6 to the body right now, so we'll just dodge and lose the survival down to 4. But, yeah.
All right. Not bad.
Yeah, it speeds things up as well to just reveal these, even though it is a little
because you don't have to draw. You don't have to spend a turn drawing the card and then be like, okay.
Yeah, which is nice for the video.
Yes.
Speaking of which, may as well do that. Well, we'll start with Katarina.
Yeah, go for it
and get going.
Yeah, because we can decide from there.
Yeah, so we'll activate the Rawhide Headband again for her first thing. That's what's going on there. That's really fine. We can just chill and.
So this is in play. The monster gains. Okay, are we able to see the other card, or is it locked up?
We can see it. Yeah, it's a Thunderbolt, right?
Yeah, let me just see. Perform Ghost Step. Survivor with the most red affinities. So that's going to be Vincent.
Yep.
So he's just going to move behind him. That's not terrible. That's not bad.
Yep, it's not terrible. It's just could be quite punishing,
painful.
but painful. So it moves to turns the face away from the most survivors. So that's going to be this way, and then moves 1 space forward and crosses its arms. And just waits. We're not doing that.
No.
So this isn't the beat up the hand session.
I mean, I suppose this also could be Katarina for the Thunderbolt, right? But I think either is fine, right?
It's Katarina. She's got 2 red affinities.
Oh, it's affinities, not just aura. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Vincent's only got 1. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean it's pretty much the same person, so.
Yeah, Katarina's just 10% more tanky with the evasion. Yeah. Right. Well, we will. There's no point me moving resourceful, so I'm just going to activate the screaming horns again.
Yep.
Hello, Pam. What's up, girl? The dog's come in. She's decided it's either nap time or she's going to bother me. Right. Here we are. That's all that done. Hello. What are you giving me a paw for? Sweetheart, I'm busy. I'm recording. Okay. Right. Well, you finish your section. I think she might need to go outside too.
Sure. I'm just gonna
carry
pause
on, and I'll just go. Yeah.
For the people watching at home, I don't think I'm actually gonna move anybody. Like, I don't see a reason to do anything. Like, maybe I could move, like, Christopher Milan, like, here, just so he's, like, in the fray, so that he doesn't go too far if this guy moves. But I don't really see much reason to do anything for this one. This is just, like, survival, right? We just have to last until, hopefully, we don't die.
Right.
All right. I think we're good to go to Monster's turn, like, end of the round.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
I just moved Milan a tiny bit closer.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, right. So this is we take your best shot resolves. And when drawn face down, we draw an AI. It's going to be Thunderbolt right. So, this is Survive with most red affinities. As mentioned, that is Katarina.
Yep.
So, it's going to ghost step through her.
Yep.
And then attack. Okay. It's always fun to see that damage number. So she takes brain damage from being stepped through.
Yep.
And then, here we go, 2 speed, hitting 4 pluses, 6 pluses.
All right. Let's go.
No hits. Yay.
Huge.
Huge. Huge if true. Right.
All right. Well, shall we look into the guy's mind a little bit?
I think it is. Yeah. It's like just a case of rinse and repeat this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it with Vincent, just because then he can feel like he's done something.
Absolutely.
We have jab, bullet jabs, survivor with the most blue affinities, and then we also have survivor with the most green affinities for a liver blow.
Well, your liver blow target is definitely going to be resourceful Fern.
Okay, not bad.
And the bullet jabs is any of the 3 apart from.
It looks like it's actually Vincent.
Oh, Vincent's got 2.
He's got 2. Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right.
All right, well, might as well resolve that one first, right?
You could change the order so the monster controller's on you for when it happens.
Oh, sure, yeah, let's do that. Get the free insanity, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do green next.
Yeah. So
which is resourceful.
It is going to step through resourceful, so there's no need for resourceful to move at all. Just brace for impact. This could result in resourceful's head being knocked off. Oh, hang on, I haven't done resourceful's survival.
Fingers
+3,
crossed.
so it should be on 4.
Yeah. I mean, you're not doomed for this one, right? Which is nice. So you can like if.
Yeah, it is something. Okay, I don't think there's any reason to waste anyone's time, so we may as well just.
Yeah, because he's just going to move directly this way.
Yeah, do the screaming horn scream. Go up to 2 there. Okay, that's capped. So just let me know if any of yours fall below 3. Oh,
sure.
Hello. Someone's come back in now. Right. Well, Pam, I'm going to get punched by the hand first, and then I will go and close the door. Okay? You know this routine. I get punched
seems
by
like a
the
fair
hand
trade.
and
Seems
then-
like a fair trade.
Yeah, she's used to this. Right. Okay. So here we go. Liver blow.
Alright.
Survive with most red affinities. Oh no, most red affinities. Oh, miscounted.
No, liver blow is green. Liver blow is green.
It's.
Did you get the? Yeah, did you get the card underneath? That just happened to me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the card underneath. I was confused, really confused for a moment. I was like, yeah, liver blow. There we go. Right. So that is hitting on 2 pluses.
Oh, and it's gonna move right to resourceful.
Yeah. Oh, if you could, yeah, move.
Yeah, and then you'll take the
resourceful.
one brain damage.
Yep, done that. Okay, that is 2 hits.
2 hits. All right, not to the head, please.
1 to the head I could survive. 2's pretty scary. Right, so something. Oh, okay, no, that is what arms and just take it.
Nice.
Maybe I should dodge one of them. So legs is ever so slightly less
Less deadly.
It's not so much deadly. It's the Fern. Resourceful Fern is a spear user, and at least
want to keep those arms safe.
Spears are 2-handed, so
Yep, want to keep that. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'll dodge the blow to the arms, take both legs,
and then knock
knocked down.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm going to go close the door
Let's go.
to the garden.
So, my thought process is, we don't really need to. Like, we could rawhide headband, but there's, like, really, I don't think a point right now. We can just, like, get in position and just get ready to tank the next turn again. We could just have Vincent stay where he is. This guy can just come down over here.
Okay.
Like, so I was just saying that I don't know if there's a reason to headband this turn, because we can just, like, do this, and then, like, do it next turn when we can look at 2 cards, because, like, only looking at 1 doesn't seem as good.
Yeah, we've got to go through all of his moves. It's not what, except for the last but one where we can, if it's not a duration, we can shove it beneath applause.
Yeah. So yeah, we might as well just honestly. My guys are both both at 3, so I don't need antelope. But one of your guys is only yours are both at 2, so you might as well still scream.
But he's on his back, so we can just.
Oh
leave him
no!
there.
That's
yeah,
right.
his legs got well, he got
Swept
punched
out.
in the liver.
His legs he just fell to his knees. He was like, "That's so bad."
Yeah, part of his liver turned to pate, and his legs gave up.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is the worst pain I've ever experienced in my life, except for a few moments ago when I got punched in the head by this guy.
I mean, it's tough to be in this settlement. Like, every pain is literally the worst pain they'll ever feel.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
and then no one's bleeding. I just think, I think my guys, I think I'm okay with where Vincent is. It's still pretty close to everybody, so.
Yeah, I mean, given it's stepping through Vincent, I think I could just move Katerina, like,
slightly closer.
Maybe 2 spaces.
Yep.
Just for a little bit of maneuverability, depending on future cards, and that's it.
And I think Milan's still happy hanging out near his tree.
Actually, Katerina
she hasn't picked the thing. See if she can get the
there we
bug.
go. I can do something. I can actually do something interesting. Woo! Right, let's go. High octane excitement. It's the ant.
It's the ant.
Hooray! The ant makes its appearance, and the vermin deck has gone back in. Right, it's 1 damage to the arms, isn't it? Event damage.
Yeah.
No, not event damage. 1 arm damage. Right. Yep. I'll do that, and I'll go find my ant.
Let's go! Alright. And then should we just pass Monster Controller?
Absolutely.
Alright, I'm not going to change my insanity because I'm about to gain 1 then lose 1, so I'm just going to stay neutral at 10.
Yeah.
And then this guy's going to come in here. Because we got... on the plus side, when you're not trying to fight this guy, he's very easy. You don't have to think about, like... his movement. It's just like, he's here. We want to minimize how many people he moves through, so it's very nice to all the mental load. All right, 5+ is gonna hit, and 5 speed.
Yeah, this one's a
there's the 5th one, and then it's gonna hit on a 3+. All right, 4 hits. Let's see where Vincent's getting this. Body?
Dodge the body,
yeah, dodge one of the bodies and just take 2 everywhere else.
Yeah.
Let's see if I keep that. I do.
Yeah.
So I just take 2 to the body, legs, and sorry, where was the 3rd one? I'm just zoomed in right now. Arms, thank you.
Yeah. You just get punched by Star Platinum a few times.
Yeah.
Aura. Yeah.
Not bad. All right. Honestly, that seems to be the theme of this guy. He punches you and then you go, oh, not bad.
I'm not dead. Fantastic. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, Fern is back on his feet.
All right. I'll let you look at the top 2 this time because you picked something off the tree, so that was pretty exciting.
Oh, this is just too much excitement for me. Okay, so Katerina will activate her Rawhide Headband, stare deeply into the mind of the hand, and learn that he's either going to Thunderbolt Right or Bullet Jabs again. Right. So Thunderbolt Right is coming at her, and Bullet Jabs is coming at Vincent. I'm gonna get this over with. If he's gonna punch her head off.
Yeah.
So be it. Let's see. She's going to move down to here and like so. If
you do the antelope scream, Vincent can run over and
hey, good point.
Grab an ant.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
A lantern.
You're trying to get a lantern. That's all that's left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Absolutely. Then Resourceful will activate his screaming horns and give us out another terrifying antelope scream.
Nice.
That puts those 2 up to 3, and yeah, extra movement. Look at that, right. Squeezing everything you can out of it, using all parts of the antelope
armor. So Vincent, come here, and let's see what we got. That's a really funny joke.
9 or a 10?
5, so he's just knocked down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Christopher just move slightly away.
Yeah. I'm flipping the card down to remind us everybody's interacted with it now.
Very nice. And then that's it, I think?
Yep.
All
Okay,
right.
right. Well, let's.
You ready for a thunderbolt right to the head?
Absolutely. Cue the Stardust Crusaders music.
All right.
Here we
2.
go.
Yes, thank you.
Hitting on
Sixes.
sixes. All right, one hit. I'm gonna have to dodge this, but let's see where it's going. Yeah, there's no way I'm taking 7 damage to the arms. That's just gonna like result in a hand flying off into the distance. So,
yep.
Do I keep the survival off the dodge? I do not. She's down to 3.
All right, not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
And she takes the brain damage down to 2.
Now I think Vincent stands up. It's going so quick it feels like he just fell down, but that means he just stands up.
Yeah, he stands up ready to experience another round of rapid fire punches.
Yeah, and I think we're happy with where he is too. I feel like this is like maybe if anything Resourceful moves forward, but I think overall it's pretty good.
Yeah, Resourceful move forward. We'll just hit that screaming again just to top up Katarina, and then the hand can interact with the tree. It's his turn.
All right, go for it. I've passed the monster controller over to Resourceful. All right, Vincent. This might hurt a bit, but I actually like. I mean, all right, 3+ is gonna hit. Is gonna hit. 1 hits. That's incredibly lucky for us. And I'll dodge that. I got the survival. I keep it too. I don't know if you're saying anything. Did I leave Discord? No, I'm still here. Weird.
Oh, crikey. Yeah, no, yeah, sorry, I've been...
Were you
I've
muted?
been muted the whole time, yeah.
That's so...
Yeah,
well, let me try to paint a picture. What was your reaction to the all 2s? It's just like...
Oh, well, I simply said while picking up the dice roll for the location that this is like the showdowns that happen when I'm playing in physical, where the monster and the survivors all like noodly flail around in the air because I can't roll hits. I am astronomically good at rolling 1s and 2s, with one exception. I've got a set of pink Call of Cthulhu dice from Chaosium. They're the ones with the elder signs for the 10s.
Okay.
Because I generally GM Call of Cthulhu. Although I'm gonna my role playing group's coming over at the end of next month. So I might not be available for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
But we're going to play the Arkham Horror role-playing game.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, those dice, my role-playing group had asked me to not use them anymore when I was GMing.
Oh, really?
The kill count on the kill count reached past 20 in a single campaign.
Incredible.
Which made continuity really hard. That's the only set of dice I've ever had that were good. So that's the picture I was painting. Was I can't roll for Jack, and this is a very common roll for me, normally on the survivor side.
Okay. Well, now that Vincent just, like, dodged all those punches, why doesn't he look at the top 2 cards of this deck?
Yeah, that always goes down really well. Yeah. Get some durations.
Duration.
Oh, it's my favourite one. I love this one.
So this one is... When this card is drawn, face up, target all tackle survivors in the right spot. If it does not attack every living survivor, so we all just got to line up in front of him.
And thankfully, he is not stood somewhere where it's difficult for us all to go.
Yeah.
We can all get there. Oh boy, Christopher, you're in for a rough time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess Katarina can... Oh, you better... Oh no, he's already in the right place, Vincent. He doesn't have to move.
Yeah, I'll move... Yeah, this is fine. Yeah.
Yep. And then Fern will run away.
She's like, "Are you kidding me? I'm not." He's like, "Are you not kidding me? I'm not getting hit by that."
I know what happened to my mum. Bye.
All right. Well, this is gonna hurt, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, indeed. Do I get to do this, don't I? Yeah,
you do.
Okay, right. So this is time for the lineup. This is 2 speed, 2+ accuracy, 6 damage. To each survivor, so this is 1 at a time as well.
Yeah.
Here we go. So we start in order with Fern, resourceful Fern, hitting on 2s. That is 2 hits. Fern is hit. Right, this could be bad.
Yeah.
Legs and arms. Okay, that's actually really bad. I'm gonna dodge the arm hit.
Yeah, and then just take one roll on the legs.
Leg hit.
Yeah.
One severe to the legs. Okay, here we go.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because you're not, it's not a thing. Are you knocked down by this, or do you just take a...
Not unless there's a knockdown result on the thing.
Perfect, okay.
You only get knocked down when you tick the
yes, that's what I thought. Okay,
time.
perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go.
Good luck.
Right, I would really like you, resourceful, to maybe be around for a level 2 White Lion fight.
Yeah, that would be huge.
That would be fun, I suppose, to have to take one of your siblings out. Also, if you live this, you get to stab the hand. Like, isn't that gonna be fun?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh,
hey.
Look at that! It just takes a good pep talk and a 10% chance.
So that is the blow sends you sprawling and you are knocked down.
Here we go. All right. All of that was the first one. Okay, next up, I'm going to get that card back up, is a
4+ on Katarina.
Katarina. 1 hit.
Really good, really good.
Which will be in the head. She's definitely dodging that.
Yeah.
Okay, and she again loses the survival. Story of her thing. Right.
All right.
More guys then. Okay,
yeah, give me Vincent 3+.
3 pluses. There you
2
go.
2 hits.
Whoops, pick these up, both of them, and we're going to hit the waist and legs for 6 apiece.
I'm gonna get knocked down for either of them. I think I'm gonna dodge. They're equal for these for how you die.
Yeah, all of them apart from the head have the same chance of death these days. Legs is no, I think waist maybe slight. I don't know. That's really, you can't search it.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna dodge legs.
Better.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the waist.
Yeah.
So I am knocked down. Let's see if I keep that survival as well. I lose it, and I'm going through all the process of marking all this because this is me trying to inspire him to live from this role.
Yeah. Do you want to give him a little talk about this as he gets punched right in the waist? Is he gonna have a broken hip? Is he gonna have an intestinal prolapse, bleeding kidneys? That would be
the only thing I don't. So Vincent, you're gonna get through this, and what's most important is you're gonna keep your genitals because you have just gonna continue to make more people from this village when they just.
We need you to pass your fist and tooth on to more.
This is something that Eric and I were talking about, because even Eric told me that it changes in future, a little bit, like the flavor of it changes in future Kingdom Death, but even like this idea of intimacy, it's less like they're actually having kids, but more they walk into a tent like Stone Age and if someone comes out with them, and it's just like magic. So Vincent, you got to keep doing that magic. Let's see. No, Vincent! No!
Vincent!
All right.
You know, this is just like the first time we played with Vincent Lee, and all he proceeded to do was horribly injure a bunch of people and then
die.
Yeah.
All
he
right.
got replaced by Harvey, who spent some time burning witches, and that went well for him. Goodbye. Rest in peace, Vincent. Update the death count. Ring the death bell.
Dong. He dodged so many of those blows, and then unfortunately, just that one lineup was just not enough. Was just too much for him.
Yep. But wait, there's more. Here we go. It's time for Christopher Milan. Let's see if he can manage to be as good as he is elsewhere now that Vincent's dead. I would assume Christopher Milan would be attached to Vincent here.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 hits.
2 hits. Right. Maybe it doesn't really matter where we hit. This is going to be a severe injury. So I'll try and roll maximum 1 head.
Yeah, thank you.
Double body. Okay.
All right, I'll dodge one of the bodies.
Yeah.
And then I'll just get knocked down.
Yeah.
And roll, obviously.
I've knocked him down for you.
All right, Christopher Milan, you have been in so many of my decks, and you're going to continue to be in so many of our runs going forward.
Be the taboo version, not the original. Come on.
Yeah. Let's go, please. 7's not dead.
Not dead, no.
So body 7 is Ruptured Spleen, a Vicious Blow, skip the next hunt, and gain 2 bleeding tokens.
That's really good. He's even got the bandages. He can patch himself up in a bit.
All right, just going to mark skip the next hunt. Okay. How many cards? How many cards are in the deck?
It's one of the really tricky parts where, hang on, you need to do, okay, let's see, if I do a draw face down, that's it. That's it. We can damn, Vincent, you were just 1 turn short, so we can now head by hand to switch it, right? He was 1 card from retirement, yeah.
Damn, who cares? He had fun. He had a whole plethora of kids. He had a good life.
Did he have fun? Did he have a good life? He eked it out in a horrible, poor, sad little settlement filled with pain and misery.
That is true, but, you know, it felt different for him. He was like, I could do anything, and then, unfortunately, he couldn't do much.
He got to walk into the magic hut and come out carrying a baby, yeah.
So for people at home, we're just raw headbanding, right, to put the applause on top.
Yeah, rather than have poor Resourceful Fern take another blow to the liver that might obliterate the other half of it, we're going to activate the Rawhead headband, and because there's no duration, I can rearrange them and, form a mental collection with the hand, and he can applaud us.
And we all have to roll on this, right?
Yeah, so first of all, we don't have any broken injuries.
Yeah.
He hasn't broken anything during this. Yep, and then end the showdown with the victorious. Okay, let's do that before anything else.
Right.
How about we start with... We'll do my 2, and then we can see if yours get out here. Okay, as always, with the joy of this, and we put this down, I'm gonna V this, because there is
it's a 10% chance of dying, right?
Yep. Fortunately, Resourceful Fern has 1 survival. This isn't like last time where I spent a survival for no reason.
Oh yeah, it's Valentine.
Showboating, and then remembered. Oh yeah, there's a chance he could die.
+1 permanent strength.
Lovely. +1 permanent strength. I forgot to stab with a spear. Oh well.
I think it's fine.
It is fine. Yeah. Okay, and he'll gain his first ever hunt XP. Done that in advance. Why have we written 4 there? So 1.
No, just keep 4 and be like, oh, that can't be right. And they're like, no, we must have put it there for a reason.
You say that. I got a survivor who reached 4 strength in the first Lantern year in my current campaign.
That's so sick.
All he had to do was murder somebody else.
Man, so it was actually great. Before I recorded with Travis and Bryn, I was like, I fought the prologue White Lion enough. I want to learn some strategy. So I just searched prologue White Lion tips, and I found a great post, and I was like, oh, this is from you on Reddit. And then I was like, that's what it must feel like for people to look up something like for an Arkham video and it ends up being me. I was just like, whoa, it's you.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the later stuff now, fortunately, is a wide variety of people, not just me.
Yeah.
I like that. It's nice to now be at a point where there's a bunch of other people who are talking about it and coming up with stuff. I was nowhere near the first person to beat the God Hand in the latest campaign, way behind everyone else, which was fun to finally not be.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a trailblazer. I'm done. I'm retired. I'm old.
You're like Vincent, one card away from retirement. All right, let's see if Katarina dies.
Yeah, enough nonsense. All right, here we go.
Spend a survival.
That's spend survival. She's got it.
All right, Dr. Christopher Milan, let's do this.
Get something cool, Christopher Milan.
+1 permanent strength, accuracy, evasion, and a random fighting art. Okay, well, he definitely got something cool. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, really cool.
And then he's taking a break next week. He's like, I'm not going out to fight a White Lion. Are you crazy?
Vincent, we need you.
Fighting arts are right here. All right, he gets quick
let's go.
clutch fighter. Well, you have 3 more bleeding tokens, gain +1 strength and accuracy.
He also can increase his fist and tooth by 1.
Nice.
And Katarina does.
Oh yeah, because he has
get that as
Monster
well.
Claw style too, right?
Yeah, he's gonna possibly be a real beast in the future, one would hope.
Nice, let me just remind myself of that card. Yeah, his Fist and Tooth actually seems pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, he can step into the ill-fated rawhide set that so many survivors have died standing in. So don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Just don't think too hard. Don't think too hard.
We'll clean most of Vincent out of there.
Yeah. Okay, so then we go to rewards, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because victory gets that. All right. The hand hesitates before leaving. Roll 1d10 and consult the table below. Let's see what he's done to us. You know what? I'm gonna do a cinematic roll again because they're just so fun for these.
Yeah.
3. All right. The hand vanishes. The group finds 1 broken lantern when 1 skull basic resource. Suffer -1 population.
Okay. I guess this survivor here with absolutely nothing going on, I'm terribly sorry, but the hand has taken your lantern and your skull and...
Yep. Let me update that death count.
Yeah.
And let me also put our population down to 7.
Yep,
but
that's...
yeah.
We get a skull and the other broken lantern from the...
Yeah.
Yes, that's something. These broken lanterns.
Is this a consider survivor dying?
It is a death of a survivor, yeah.
What phase would this fall in? Would this still be in showdown?
It's the aftermath of the showdown. It's the showdown phase still. It's not the settlement phase.
So we would get 2 then. Okay.
I think technically, it's not a survivor who died in the showdown itself. It's a survivor from the settlement. So I think really we should give ourselves 1 on
sure,
that one.
sounds fair. Yep.
Yeah, if it was like one of the survivors from the showdown, maybe, but yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Right. So he's dismantled someone for pieces and handed them to us. That's really generous. Thank you. Somebody gets +1 insanity, a survivor of our choice. Probably should be somebody. Those 3 are all capped, so let's pick.
How about Perception Fern?
Perception Fern, yeah. There you go, Perception.
Happy for you.
Yeah. We actually brought the biggest haul back we could have.
Yep.
And we get, what, another 3 endeavors. So.
Update timeline.
Yeah.
All right.
We okay.
Just a settlement event.
Yep.
Let's see. Oopsie. Let's see what we got. Dark Trader. A corpulent man reclines on a chair carried on the back of 4 cloaked men. He offers to sell the settlement many amazing treasures. Each item may be purchased once. I think we've seen this guy before.
He has. We've had the Dark Dentist and the Dark Trader turn up a lot. I think we're... Have you ever heard of the game Merchants of the Dark Road? Because I think that's where we're located.
I haven't, but it does sound... I love the name.
It's a beautiful game that's a lot prettier than it is mechanically to play. It's a decidedly fine Euro with an amazing theme and beautiful aesthetic, but I think that's where we're located. Some trade route.
All right.
How many founding stones do we have?
1, I think. I was thinking the same thing for the pink stone. We might as well, I think.
Yeah, it's like we could chuck this skull and lowly ant in for it.
Yeah, seems pretty alright.
Like, I mean, we don't have cooking yet, so the ant isn't really worth too much. Yeah, I think that these lanterns may start to become useful as we. Oh, hang on. We got wait. Are we close to getting? We need a hide. We don't have a hide, do we? No, we got.
No.
Bone, bone, organ, bone, bone, scrap, scrap. Pet ant. Yeah. Never mind. All of these require hide. Yeah, we might as well chuck them in then. Why not?
Sure. Try to make a
No,
pink stone.
talk through it. Yeah. So, yeah, lovely pink stone.
Is there someone who should become immortal other than the 1% chance, or should we just like give like Dr. Milan? He's been a superstar so far. Should he continue to live life?
Go on. I mean, putting all our eggs in one basket hasn't hurt yet. So let's
exactly right. Yeah. All right, Dr. Milan. Let's see what you got. We're gonna buy a pink stone. It's a founding stone.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
More of those. Can't complain.
Yep. If we'd had more resources spare, I would have been pushing for the shiny pink thong.
Heck
every time. There we are. New founding stone. We'll probably take that with us against the level 2 white lion, because we've not had the best of luck against higher level monsters.
Nope.
This one feels good though. I still think my prediction that we can reach the Watcher is going to happen.
Okay. All right.
I think we can get there. We've only got, I think, one more Nemesis fight to get through.
Yeah, we have a Butcher, right?
Yeah,
and another hand.
Oh no, the Kingsman turns up.
Yeah, the Kingsman, right?
Well.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, and then we got a potentially the level 3 Butcher, depending on how things pan out.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. All right. So I guess I'll put these into settlement storage.
Yeah. Do we want to try to do some augury?
Yeah, sure. We should definitely do some augury. Do we have anyone who's because Carolyn's gone?
No. No current understanding. It was Vincent who was the closest, but we know what happened to him. He got in the lineup and didn't make it out alive.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He made the mistake of sneezing during it or something.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we look at who we're taking out. So Milan can't come out, so we probably should go Milan because he's now de facto our best survivor.
Sure.
He's got fist and tooth of 1. So we'll use him.
Kay.
I mean, he's a doctor, isn't he?
Yeah, he
Surely
is.
he understands about augury.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. I'll get rid of the lanterns first, and then the testes if we get to a third one, and then start going through the iron and bones.
Sure.
So
I'm just gonna grab these so we can go. Oh, you stupid die. Thank you.
Yeah. I just wish this wasn't double-sided. In physical, I have 2 of these.
Oh yeah.
Because I so fed. I understand and appreciate. Like, this is a gorgeous piece of kit, but it is, at least on the simulator, I really wish we could just copy this and have the 2 of them. Yeah,
it's one of those things that's always awkward about simulators too, where you can't accidentally pick this up in real life. You know. Yeah. All right, let's roll. I'm gonna roll. We get not +1 to this, so we're just gonna roll for this. Yeah. He's gonna gain a survival.
Okay.
Let's go again.
That. He is on max survival now.
He's gonna gain another survival.
Okay.
Let's roll again. That's a survival.
Okay.
Good job, Dr. Milan. You're really killing this.
Yeah.
That's a kid. And intimacy.
Hey.
Alright.
Oh, so close. You have to take your finger off quite in advance.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at just doing that.
Alright, who do we want the parents to be?
So probably, don't think about it, these 2.
Yeah.
So that
perception and deduction.
Definitely
they're actually
these 2 are possibly not related.
Yeah.
So yeah, Milan and Fern.
All right, perfect. Let's go with 9, which is going to be twins.
Oh, fantastic! So they can inherit rounded down. Amazing. So they inherit spear at rank 0.
Perfect.
Yeah. Brilliant. Look at us. Look at us go with family, gradually diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it going for this augury.
Absolutely. I'll get them set up so they have one understanding. We need to give them names.
That's intimacy again. All right, I'll roll for the parents. You ready? Emergency cash and and deduction. That's how you know it's not been going great. We have someone named Emergency Cash. 7 is just gonna be 1 kid.
All right. Another spear user. Oh boy.
Everyone's just like, we don't go over there to the spear tribe. We don't we don't talk to them.
We avoid the spear people as much as we can.
Yeah. All right, I'll spend our last endeavor here. And then we can lose 1 and he's going to gain 1 understanding.
Okay, I'll get rid of 1 broken lantern. We're down to 1 of those.
Okay.
Okay, that put our population up
to 10.
By 3 to a 10. Hooray.
So that means if nobody dies, we get 1 extra endeavor.
Yep.
Let's go!
Progress forward. So we've got 3 more ferns from the fern tribe to give names to.
Perfect. Okay.
These are actually grandchildren of Mr. Christopher Milan here as well.
Wow. All right. Let's go with the fern really throws it for a loop, so we have to keep going. I'm gonna go with Guts Fern.
Guts Fern.
This one has to be male because of Berserk, so it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's then also go with the first event to that comes to my mind, which is working a hunch. So we're gonna call this Hunch Fern. And then let's go with another skill. How about none other than no, because we should do an asset for this one. Let's go with Magnifying Glass Fern. Perfect. Now that's a settlement. Something happened. Do you think all the years of like inbreeding and like people dying has made it so that like this settlement has kind of lost its way?
Can we just change it to glass fern?
Yes, let's do that. Yeah, go for it.
Glass fern sounds amazing. Like glass fern, fantastic.
Perfect.
So if nothing else, we're always going to be able to take a fist tooth user and
awesome
a spear user out.
Perfect.
This entire place has devolved down to people who punch things and people who stab them with spears, and they're all like fighting over Grandma's spear.
Yeah. Do you remember when we had do you remember when we had that like weird Skids dagger build? That was pretty cool. Or like Roland with the butcher's cleaver. That was pretty cool. But
yeah, do you remember those guys of legend? Look at this. It's still here. Skids' dagger.
Wow.
It's never to be used again.
Yeah. And then there was the Silas spear. Oh, we had so many cool things that we just got Kingdom Death out of us, which is, you know, kind of fun.
yeah. Well, look, Silas's spear has resulted in the tribe of spear ferns.
But no one knows of Silas. It's all Mum's. It's all Grandma's spear, like you said.
Yeah. She picked it up after him. Well, I mean, at least that managed to be an entertaining hand fight as always. Would you like to right click on him and click send to shelf, because you don't have to deal with him again?
Bye.
Yeah. He's inspected us enough now. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Hand. I'll see you again.
See you again. Maybe not until I play this with James or Travis and Bryn. So,
yeah.
For us next week, we're doing a White Lion 2, right? So
level 2, absolutely level 2 White Lion. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give that a shot.
So close with the others. And really just unfortunate what happened.
I mean, yeah, if we can get like a White Lion 2 kill, I think we'll be able to get some really nice stuff there.
Yeah, just leather is so close.
Yep.
We got what we need. We got scrap still in the settlement store. We already made the mask actually, so we just we just need a bunch of hide and an average amount of luck.
I hope it works out. So we'll see y'all for the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one, and as always, GG's.